Kripasing Poditanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo 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 Vajannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratise Namaha Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Sri Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Ethai Gosai Kari Charana Bandhan Jaoete Vignanas Abhishta Puran Mahabhava Surpatam Krishna Priya Variyasi Brahma Bhakti Pradadevi Radhikitang Namah Radhe Vrindayani Dasam Mayam Pradiyatam Bhutram Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Sri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Bolo Shri Guruji Maharaj ki Jai Guru Parampara ki Jai Ananta Ananta Guru Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai Sakha Sadgurudari ki Jai Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai Bhakta Vrindavan Gadi Singhadev ki Jai Bhakta Raj Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai Sarva Vishwata Giriraj Govardhan Ji ki Jai Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan Ji ki Jai Brajmandal Dham ki Jai Brajvasi Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai Madheswari Maheshwari Srimati Radharani ki Jai Rosdevigan ki Jai Samved Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai Srinam Sankirtan ki Jai Sankirtan Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai Gaur Premanande
So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given the order. Kirtaniya Sadahari. So then if it is in liberated state, if there is this Mahapurush, then one will have this Sambandha with this Mahapurush. Not the Bhagavan's names. One does kirtan by body, mind, words. Then that time one will have mukti. One will have sad mukti, karma mukti. One will have liberation immediately, not very quickly. So you should remember first. Whole day one should count. One should calculate. how much I've remembered Bhagwan's names, how much I've done kirtan, and how much I'm absorbed in thinking about other things. So therefore, what is mukti? Mukti means to be absorbed, to be established in one's swarup. As much as one does Hari Kirtan, then the body, mind, words, one will have mukti from samsara, and he'll be free from these anarthas, sansar chakra and karma bandhan. Then one will receive the mercy of this Mukha Purush, Bhagavan Shri Krishna himself, and his responsibility will be to look after us. Or else, if we don't do Krishna Kirtan, if we do Maya Kirtan, then at that time we will be very far from Bhagavan's parigars, his associates. Even if we try, we cannot achieve this parashanti. Even if we try on our own. There's vimukata, means aversion to Sri Hari, averse to chanting Sri Hari's names, averse to remembering Sri Hari, Hari Katha, Hari Seva. It's very difficult, also very easy. If one remembers Sri Hari, if he does chants Hari's names, he does Hari Kirtan, if he stays in Haridham, he then does Hari Seva, and then if he becomes dear to Sri Bhagavan's parikars, then very easy to render Hari Seva. Or else, to become averse to Sri Hari is not so difficult. You can become even less than a moment. But to become favorably inclined to Sri Hari is very difficult. It will take a lot of time. The Shastras say that always remember Sri Hari. Never forget Sri Hari. It is very easy to be the servant of Maya. But to be the servant of Bhagavan, Sri Hari, then what should one do? Then you should always remember Sri Hari. At all times remember him. Never forget him. Don't go to such a place. Don't associate with such people. Don't flatter people in such a way that you spend your entire lives in becoming their slave. Then how will you remember Sri Hari? Where will you get this mukti? How will you be established in your Swarup Dharma, Atma Dharma? So what is mukti? Mukti means to be established in one's Swarup. One is not liberated, one is always conditioned. How can he be established in his Atma Dharma? He will not have any gyan about the Atma, about any knowledge. And in millions of lifetimes, he will not have any realization, not have any discrimination regarding the Atma and Paramatma. He will not know the difference. He will only be overcome by moha, illusion. He will have this abhiman. He will not listen to anyone. He will not accept. He will be very stubborn. Whatever is proper. So if one wants to follow Mahaprabhu's order, then at all times one should engage in this kirtan, in Hari Kirtan. Mahaprabhu is always saying, Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. Krishna, may all glories come to Shri Krishna. Because being defeated by Maya, become so bound by anarthas that our Krishna Kirtan is not being victorious. Means we are not able to conquer our anarthas. So one, even if while he is still alive, if he does Hari Kirtan by body, mind, words, by his tongue one is chanting the Hari Krishna Mahamantra, but by his mind he is not chanting. Not by his body. Then how can one chant by his body? Therefore it has been said, one can chant by his words, one can practice chanting Harina, but in his mind he cannot chant. If one does by his mind, then he will explain to his mind that you do Hari Kirtan, you remember Sri Hari, then it is possible. But by body we cannot do so. How is it possible to chant by the body? So you should engage one's senses in service to Sri Hari. Now we are so lazy. We don't do Archana of Bhagavan, of the Bhaktas. And you have to distribute prasad to the Bhaktas. Then if someone whom we like comes and sits, then we'll distribute prasad. Or else we will not care also then. We will only look after our own body. May this body remain a golden hen the whole life. During Prabhupada's Sasi Thakur's time, Prabhupada was seeing from top. And Prabhupada was saying that some Maharajas were distributing prasad. Some devotees were distributing prasad there. Or surely some of the people who they favor have come. So if people you like, they come, then you distribute to them. And you say, oh, you like this, here I'll give you paneer, here I'll put the aloo out, I'll only give you paneer. Oh, here I'll only give you nice sweets, nice sabji. You'll give all those things to the people you like. Because if you please them, then they'll be very happy. So Prabhupada is saying all of this. Bhagavan has so many eyes. So how long can you look after this body? Where do we go? Yam is behind. Yamdutas, 3 dutas appear of Yam, not 4, 3. By according to the sins you've done by body, mind, words, Yam sends his 3 messengers. One comes with his hook. If you don't come, then he'll drag you by the hook. And the other one, he will have a rope. He'll put his rope around your neck and he'll pull you there. And the third one has his hammer. And then he'll beat you nicely and then he'll take you. Therefore, by body, mind, words, if you want to chant Harinam, then not just by words. One may practice, or else one may he might want to please others. Say, I'm Hari Bhakta, I chant Hari's name, but where is your mind? So you remember Sri Hari. Therefore, Mahaprabhu has said, if you want to chant Harinam, then how should you do so? You should be humbler than a blade of grass. Always chant Harinam. There is no need for any respect if anyone is respecting you or not. But we should also learn to give respect to all others. Then Sri Hari will be happy. Then Harinam will appear in our heart, on our tongue. And Mahaprabhu has also said, Braje Radha Krishna Seva Manasa Karibe. That the mind you must engage. If you chant Harinam, then engage your mind in Sri Hari's Seva, in his Smaran. Or else one cannot remember on his own. As you take Sri Hari, Hari's name, go to the Dham, bathe in the Ganga, the Yamuna. In any condition, if you are impure or pure, remember Sri Hari, chant this mantra. Chant the names of the 7 rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Narmada. So if we cannot go to these tirthas, may these tirthas come and sprinkle this water on your head. And then you can think if you are pure or impure under all circumstances. So you do Archaman in any condition you are in. Or else you see in Tirtha, oh, is very dirty, I am always drinking filter water, how can I do Archaman here? Then if you don't have faith, even if you drink that water, it will not work on you. Jaya Smarit Pundarikaksha Sabhyantara Suchi means only by bathing, even by bathing, you will only be clean externally. But how can you be clean internally? So remember Sri Bhagavan, take his Chanamrit. This is the Brahma Tarvatta. This is liquid form of Brahma. Then you can be clean inside out. Or else you see so many cows and buffaloes, pigs, dogs, fish, snakes, Quechua, all these insects. They're all swimming inside these kundas and river. They have many children there. There is their house in Vrindavan. But where are we? We are not really in Vrindavan. We are in our house. Now Vrindavan has become our house. Now we can no longer remember Bhagavan. Therefore, by body, by mind, by words, you do Hari Kirtan. And then you can practice slowly. Bhagavan Thakur says at least chant one mala. Recite this Harinam and engage your mind in such remembrance. Then engage your body, then your mind. If one has a body, they don't have anything, then there's Tulsi Maharani, there's Giriraj, and there's Shaligram. There's nothing, then there is the photo of Guru and Vaishnavas. You have that picture, keep the picture in front and you do parikrama of that picture. Pujyapad Janardhan Maharaj, he was so old, he would write a shloka in his hand and he would put Tulsi and he would read the shloka and he'd do parikrama of Tulsi. He'd do parikrama of that Tulsi Devi as long as he had not remembered the shloka. And then he'd do parikrama of the mala, jap mala, and also he would do the parikrama of Prabhupada's picture, do parikrama of the mandir, then be chanting Harinam all along. If we cannot engage the body in seva, then this body is kal. It's like death itself. It's like kal sarpa. See, the senses are like snakes. They're looking to swallow one. There is no guarantee what they will do and when they will do. So therefore at all times you engage in seva. You cannot do so by mind, then go by body, go to Govardhan, do parikrama there. Do Rajmandal Parikrama, go to Navdeep Dham, go to Jagannath Puri, Kshetra Dham. The mind will not go on its own, but you'll have to force. By force, you'll have to take your mind and senses there. Otherwise, where will they take one? They will take us to hell. Someone who has done this sadhan, this disciplined sadhan, then even if he falls asleep, the mind will not act against him. Because he's controlled the mind. You'll have to go to Govardhan, you'll have to go to Vrindavan, you'll have to go to Kshetra Dham, or else go to Navdeep Dham, or else go to the Shastras. Remember all the shlokas, do Stuti. Remember them, and when you're sleeping, you do not sing Stuti. Why no? It's practice. No, he's always chanting his mantras. He's engaged in offering stutis. One is not done. If he's not followed, then wholly remove all these anarthas. Because the mind, the mirror of the heart, will not be cleansed in this way. Therefore, Prabhupada is said, the dharma means to engage in paropakar. But what is welfare work? So Prabhupada is saying that paropakar, welfare work is good. But there are two faults there. What is that? What are those two faults? There is Vyakta and Avyakta. We are serving any person, but have we really made him have a sambandha with Bhagavan? Have we helped him in all ways? And if we cannot make him related to Bhagavan, then what will happen? He will become an atheist, like an animal, like any other living entity. See, the other living entities, they cannot forget this tendency to commit violence. So as long as one is not related to Bhagavan, then you can try helping him as much as you can, but his mind will never change. His mind will always be free. of envy, or else his mind will be full of these anarthas. Like last time I agreed, envy. You may feed your body as much as you want, give it so much medicine, and the all facilities for enjoyment. But will that person change? He will not change. Where will he get these good qualities from? Say, for a person who is engaged in bhakti, all the transcendental qualities will appear in him. But if one doesn't have akinchana nishkinchana bhakti for Bhagavan, then who will give these transcendental qualities? Where will he get this Shakti from? The abhaktas of Sri Hari, where will they get these good qualities from? Therefore, Prabhupada is saying that you can feed the cows and buffaloes as much as you can, as much as you want. You feed the lion also as much as you want. But will the lion forget its nature, its tendency to kill? Even a dog, you can feed it as much as you want, still it will bite you. Even a snake, you can feed it as much milk as you want, but still it will come to bite you. Similarly, you open many hospitals, you can do you can give many medicines, you can do tantra mantra, engage in so many things, help them many ways, but still will they change? For this is not Prabhupada. You can give clothes, you give medicine, but still will not work. You will not benefit him, nor will you benefit your own self. So anyhow you bring him towards Bhagavan. Make him attached to the lotus feet of Prabhu. Prabhupada says, I'm ready to spend even millions of gallons of blood to help one person and bring him to the lotus feet of Sri Bhagavan, or else how will he change? He himself is miserable and he make all others miserable as well. And because one person, millions of people become sad. But one person changes, and millions of people will be benefited by him. Therefore, by body, mind, words, Prabhupada is saying. So, who is this absolute truth? One cannot have this sambandha with Nitya Satya Vastu. Then how can we understand what is this Paramartha? You come to do bhajan, you come to follow this Paramartha. They may give us some charity, they may glorify us, but are we really engaged? We may even engage in their seva. But Prabhupada says we will not engage Paramatma in those who are suvidavadis, means who are opportunistic. They even engage sadhus in their seva. This is how are they respecting the sadhus if they are also engaging them in their own seva? Sadhu is always under the control of Sadvastu, Sri Bhagavan. And they say, if you engage such sadhus in mundane activities out of fulfill your selfish interest, then how are you rendering service to sadhus? You tell the sadhu, oh, you're doing bhajan, here I have a nice garden, we will make a nice kutir for you here, you do bhajan in my garden, then I'll give you as much, I'll give you the food you require, everything else, just stay here. So Prabhupada is saying, once one person, he became very old, so he left his business, everything. Now he's saying, I'll go to my bhajan in Mathura Vrindavan. Now I was with you my whole life. Now you give me leave, now you give me permission, now I'll go now. So he said, alright father, if you're happy, then you can do so. Why should we deny you? Then the wife also said, alright, you can go, leave home. So meanwhile, the daughter-in-law, she came there. She said, oh, your intelligence has been defeated. He's so old, how can you make him leave home? Who will give him food, water, who will look after him, who will wash his clothes, who will give him all these things? You have no such sense. This old person has done so much for you, and you're making him leave home. Fire on all of you. So then everyone would think, oh, look at this lady. She spoke so powerfully. Then this old man, he thought, oh, this is a very good lady. Very good daughter-in-law. And she said, all right, you keep him on the roof. On the roof, you make a room and keep him there. And he'll read his Ramayana, Gita, everything there, Bhagavad. He'll chant all his rounds there. We'll serve him nicely. This is our duty. If he doesn't do so, then he will be born as ghosts in the next lives. The father was very happy. Just see how my daughter-in-law is. And the mother-in-law also said, oh, my daughter-in-law is so nice. She's a goddess. So then when everything was discussed, then she told her husband that listen, that if you make your father leave home now, then if you bring a servant, you'll have to pay him so much, and he'll also not stay in those 24 hours a day. He doesn't have any mamata for seva. Just give one Rama and Bhagavad there. In the morning, she would give her baby there. Here, oh, this is Gopal. Take care of this Gopal. And then she'll put some potato chips on top, saying, oh, I'm going to try these chips now. Crows might come, monkeys might come, so just like make sure chase the crows and monkeys away. And the father-in-law, then again, he was entangled. He had to look after the baby, he had to make sure the chips would not be eaten. Oh no, he had to protect the place now from the monkeys, crows. Then she told her husband, see, I saved so much money for you. For a servant, you would have to spend so much thousands of rupees, but no, see, he's doing everything for free. And gradually, she had him entangled in Maya so much. Now, who would we remember? Will you remember Shehari? Or his grandson? His wife? Or his son? No, he was completely entangled there. Now he is imprisoned in his own house. Crushed. And until the day he died, she appeared as death itself. This lady. How could he leave home now? So there was Satya, this factual truth. To realize this Satya Vastu within one's heart is not so easy. And this Paramartha, one who follows this Paramartha, they are called the Suvidavadis. Engage them in one's seva. There's opportunity. People always try to engage one in seva. They say, oh Maharaj, you're all alone. We'll make nice kutia for you. Just do bhajan. There won't be any shortage of anything. Fruits and flowers. Just do bhajan. So are we going to associate with these servants and bogis in bhoga? Or will we associate with bhajan? Engage in bhajan. At the time we are cowards, we are very weak. And we cannot even control ourselves. So therefore then, one he cannot leave and go anywhere. So therefore Prabhupada is saying that the duty of the human being is not something ordinary. One has to render, one starts rendering seva to Bhagavan, offer everything to Bhagavan, and be free from all forms of miseries. So therefore, Prabhupada is saying the entire human race should engage in Krishna Bhakti. It should be a desire of the heart. Be a Krishna Bhakta ourselves. And make others Krishna Bhaktas as well. This Chaitanya is had by Bhagavad Seva. This is Atma Dharma, Nitya Dharma, Param Dharma. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has spoken about this Param Dharma. This is Upakar. This is Parama Mangal. Therefore Mahaprabhu has said that one who is born in this land of Bharat Bhumi. Not just she is born to engage in karma. Karma is not worship. Karma is not aradhana puja. One wants to make his own life successful, then make your life successful, and then make the lives of others successful as well. Then you'll realize what is paropakar. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is thinking about everyone's paropakar, welfare. One stays in this world which is very insignificant and always changing, then one will only speculate on welfare work. Because if he is not really benefited his own self, then how will he benefit others? We can try as much as we want, but can we destroy the karma of others? Can we make another person free of anarthas? We may try as much as we want, we may give any instructions, but can he change his heart? So anyhow, we'll have to engage them in Bhagavad Seva. And by Bhagavad Kripa, their minds will change, their hearts will change. By Bhagavad Seva, they'll be benefited. This is the best kind of paropakar. This is not insignificant welfare work. This is very exalted welfare work, benefit. The human race is very narrow-minded, so they cannot understand this by their own selves. They will think, who is Bhagavan, who has seen Bhagavan, who is surrendered to Bhagavan, what is the Atma? They don't understand anything because they were atheistic, and they don't wish to understand as well. By force, they control others, make them their slaves, and then they make them animals in society. Here they control them. They will go and they'll pray, oh, you are a very exalted person in society. Where are you far from us? Come, sit in this asana. Oh, come, instruct us, give some nice directions. And gradually they'll take everything, all the responsibility. Now you're exalted, now you'll have to look after everything. But you don't say anything uselessly. Say something nice, because you'll have to look after society, we cannot leave you. Speak something nice to us. So you'll have to listen to our words. You should speak what we want. And if you speak also, then everyone will listen, and we'll also listen. But you'll have to follow the path that we are saying. Anyhow, they bind one, and they do not make him escape. But what is this factual truth? It is always unchanging. Sukadeva Goswami has said that this Bhagavatam only speaks of this topmost dharma, which is free from any envy. Because sadhu is never envious, and anyone who is following dharma artha kama moksha is actually following hypocrisy. But Bhagavatam speaks of this vastav vastu, factual truth, which uproots all miseries, makes one free from anarthas. If you want mukti, then take shelter of this vastav vastu. This is Vedya. This will make you realize and make you experience this Atmakyan. So in the Bhagavatam also this has been described, how to benefit the entire world. Sukadeva Goswami is himself described. And not just for Parikshit Maharaj, so for the entire world, Sukadeva Goswami gave these instructions. No one could help Parikshit except him. So this Bhagavatam uproots all miseries, and yields the topmost form of auspiciousness
छुटकारा करती और
and makes one free from rog, shok, moha,
जगत में
from
जो
disease,
मनुष्य आए
bewilderment,
जो propaganda
Maya.
प्रणाली बताया
This world, many people, many
थोड़ी देर के लिए
rishis have come and they have said something
लगता है
where one can really get relief for some time.
नहीं है
But this relief is not eternal.
डॉक्टर मूलन होंगे नहीं
How can one uproot
तुरंत कार्य विशेष
this misery once and for all?
कुछ फल मिल गया
When we do something for some time, we'll get a fruit.
कहते भरदर के डालियां पत्ता काट दो
One can cut the branches of this tree,
जब तो जड़ नहीं फाड़ोगे
but it will again grow. So unless you uproot the tree, how can you get rid of this tree? Then this tree will then destroy the entire forest. So they say one person can do many different kinds of things to benefit society. That is just like for thousands of years, if you may think, oh, I'll empty the ocean. But can you empty the ocean even if you try for thousands of years? You can never do so. And then what will happen? This tritap. One may think, oh, let me pray, fold my hands and pray. But this is only like cheating people. Because there's one who will engage in so much aradhana, worship, puja, tapasya, but again he does bad things. This tendency will never go away. And what will happen? Where will this threefold misery? How will this threefold misery go away? So in Bhagavatam, how it has been stated, how these threefold miseries can be uprooted. As long as one doesn't take shelter of this Vastava Vastu, Krishna, as long as one doesn't know him, then how can one have any auspiciousness? So if one forgets Bhagavan, then immediately he'll get one body, then he gets subtle and gross body. The avidya works through the fruits of karma and makes you suffer from threefold miseries, and this will never be destroyed. Our karma shakti can go away, but our threefold miseries will never go away. This Bhagavad Seva, without preaching this Bhagavad Seva, how can you benefit the country? Liberate this country from suffering. So preach this Bhagavad Seva everywhere. Everyone will be benefited. So, if we engage someone in Bhagavan Seva, then this is the best kind of help, welfare. And once they start serving Bhagavan and engage in Bhagavad Nam Kirtan, remember him, then no one will make one sad. Then you'll not be able to make him suffer. Because there's no karma, then how will you enjoy the fruits of that karma or suffer from it? If one doesn't commit any sin, then where will he get disease from? Then there's no lamentation, then there's no illusion, bewilderment, then where is suffering? So therefore, Prabhupada is saying that Vishnu is all pervading, present everywhere, all of creation, and Brahma is greater than him as well. Therefore, rendering seva to him is rendering service to everyone else. One engages in Bhagavad Seva, and one serves everyone else as well. Because by rendering Bhagavad Seva, Bhagavan is happy. And by his kripa, by his mercy, blessings, sneha, everything will be had. So once one sadhu, he went to a village, and there he sat underneath the tree. And all the villagers, they came and they started respecting the sadhu. They garlanded him, put chandan on him, they fed him, they respected him so much. Sadhu, day and night he was present there. And in the morning, so many people came, they said, oh Maharaj, you're going. So they came to send him away. Then when Sadhu was leaving the village, he told all the villagers, may your village be destroyed. So when they came to give him this farewell, they came to bid him farewell, Then the villagers thought, what is he saying? We served him so nicely. And now he's saying the entire village should be destroyed. What sort of blessing is this? And even Sadhu went to another village. And as soon as he entered that village, then many people, many dogs came to bite him. And then some people came with sticks. They wanted to beat the sadhu. And then sadhu went and sat underneath the tree and everyone started spitting at him. Someone started throwing sand at him, all kinds of foul things like garbage, stool. The sadhu was sitting silently. And day and night he was sitting there. And then he said, oh, may this whole village flourish more than ever. May it become wealthy, all the villagers. May they become wealthy. May it become influential, this village. And he blessed everyone and he went. And the other villagers, they asked, oh Maharaj, you served you so much and now you cursed us, and look at these people. They didn't give you anything, they wanted to do so many bad things too. And you're saying, may they be all happy, wealthy, prosperous. What are you saying? Then he said, when I came to your village, all of you rendered so much so, you have such good qualities, so I became very happy. And the village is destroyed. Then all of you, you see, you'll go everywhere and you'll benefit the entire nation. Well, all these villagers, and when I'm telling them to stay in one, when they get this opulence, they'll just stay in one place. They'll only enjoy in one place and they'll not disturb others. Therefore, I'm saying that alright, you enjoy as much as you can in one place, don't disturb others. But for the others, when I say that the village should be destroyed, then all of you can go everywhere. Then they'll not commit they'll not make others suffer. So good people, wherever they go, they'll only do good to others. Because of the villagers, you give them nice boga. See, you give them nice boga, then only be absorbed in that boga. So if you don't do this, preach Bhagavad Seva, then how can you be liberated from the suffering? When this Bhagavad Seva is preached everywhere, like they see the sadhu, he goes house to house. And he says, oh, give me something. You will not go, you will not render any seva, at least you give me something, part of your earnings. And sadhu, he went to a Grihasthi's house, very wealthy person. He said, open the door, he didn't open the door. And he set the dogs free, the dogs wanted to bite him, but still he was fearless. Then the master said, oh, Tyagi Mahatma, oh, great renunciant, how did you enter my house? We are bogies. Why you want to enjoy? You want to enter the house of a bogie? You have renounced everything. Why have you come to my house, my gate? And the sadhu, he said, that I am not a Tyagi, I am a bogie. Actually, you are a Tyagi, he said. He told the householder. He said, how am I a Tyagi, a renunciant? You see how I'm enjoying so much opulence, boga. I'm a bogie. What do you enjoy? You have nothing. By having these dogs and by these children, can you become bogie? You have nothing. I am a bogie. I am an enjoyer. I am Bhagavan Sevak. I am always on. I have all Aishwarya. I have everything with me. You have nothing because you have left Bhagavan. So what do you have? You only have some things for some time. But I have like this eternal wealth. So sadhus for this Bhagavad Seva, they go house to house. Anyhow, by convincing the householders, they engage them in Bhagavad Seva. And because they sevaks themselves, they will also engage others in Seva and make them happy. When they start serving, engaging in this Bhagavad Nam Seva, start remembering Bhagavan, Smaran Kirtan, and they will have all these good qualities. And they'll have everything. And they themselves will be very happy and make others happy as well. So Bhagavan is all pervading, and Parama is greater than him. And we're rendering seva to him. His seva is everything. It can benefit everyone.
कहते हैं एक घोड़ा जो चरवाहे हैं सेवक है, एक घोड़े की सेवा करने से सब घोड़ों की सेवा नहीं होता।
If you serve one horse,
एक व्यक्ति की सेवा करने
then you cannot serve all the other horses. Similarly, if you serve one man, how can you serve all the other men? If you serve one country, you serve all the other countries.
कुछ करते हैं एक व्यक्ति के लिए
You may do something for one son, but how will all of humanity be benefited? So Prabhupada says,
कोई मछली
if any fish, goat,
जानवरों को
or if any animals, if you would kill those animals, and you're trying to satisfy your tongue, your body,
ये एक तरफा है,
then
ये बकरी के लिए मछली
how are you
नहीं
showing any love to the animal that you've just killed?
मनुष्य देश
Similarly, a human being,
सेवा करने जब जाते हैं
even he wants to serve
तो
country, society, then
और दूसरा देश
the other country will be pained.
सेवा किया तो
But if one serves Bhagavan, then everyone
चैतन्य महाप्रभु
is served.
दया
So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to give
भक्तों के लिए
such compassion, which benefits every living entity.
बाती करते हैं
So Prabhupada, he says
व्यक्ति विशेष को
that for every person,
यदि प्रसन्न किया
if we please every person, then
किसकी किया
who are we pleasing? Not only pleasing his body, mind,
मन और क्या
and his subtle body, gross body.
मतलब नहीं
Are we really
जब तक
doing
परमात्मा
good
के
to his soul?
सेवा को नियुक्त नहीं कर
And as long as we are not able to engage him in the service of Paramatma, and the Atma will never be happy, nor will the body mind be happy.
ये कभी संभव नहीं है।
This is not ever possible.
इसके लिए
So therefore,
ईश्वर जी को विचार करेंगे
think about this Aishwarya.
मुख है
Wherever one is inclined to do seva,
समझता ईश्वर जी
then all kinds of Aishwarya opulence is present there.
साथ साथ में
And along with that,
माधुर्य
there is Madhurya as well.
नंदन राधा रमन
Then Nandanandan, Radharaman, Ram,
उनके सेवा में पहुंच गए
he is always there.
श्रीमद् राधारानी
That seva, absorbed in Radharani's seva.
करते हैं तुरंत
So therefore, when one does this Mahamantra, then Radharani herself, in her Anugatya, one is to render service. Under Radharani's guidance, he wants to render service to Krishna. Or else you see, if you're only shouting, or else you see a recorder. A recorder is also chanting the holy name. Or you see a madman, he's also chanting.
हरा हरि संबोधन किया
You say Hari,
आकर्षित राधारानी को संबोधन
then means Hari means you're addressing Parashakti, Radharani herself,
भिक्षा करो
and you're praying to her for her mercy.
बुद्धि नहीं
You know, give me intelligence, your intelligence, that I can be engaged in Krishna's seva, that I learn how to do this seva.
कहते राधारानी का नाम हरा है
So Radharani, she is addressed as Hara. She steals Krishna's mind, heart. So she is called Hari.
शब्द के संबोधन में हरे नहीं होता
Don't think Hari means Hari.
और राम करने से सीतारमन राम
When you say Ram,
सीतारमन राम
it doesn't mean Sita Ram, Revati Raman Balram,
सीतारमन राम
Dasharati Ram.
ये राधारमन राम
It means Radharaman Ram, Radhanath Krishna.
वास्तव सत्य का अनुसंधान करना है
So you'll have to know what is this Vastav Satya, cause of all causes.
वास्तव सत्य स्वरूप
This is
का
Satya Sarup, embodiment of Satya. You
अचेतन
have to look for him. Jiva is unconscious now, but
जब हरिनाम कीर्तन करने लगेंगे
when the Jiva starts doing Harinam Kirtan,
वास्तव सत्य वस्तु का
then this Vasta Satya Vastu will be understood.
चेतनता मिलेगा
This Chetanata will be had.
सब समय
Consciousness.
अपरागित
And in all times,
आलोक में आलोक के द्वारा
one will be illuminated.
जैसे अंधकार में
This is Divya Darshan.
उसको मालूम नहीं कहाँ
Staying in darkness, one doesn't know anything.
क्या होने से दिखाई
But by being in light, one sees everything as it is.
आंखों के अंदर
Similarly, now the eyes are covered with this curtain.
हटेगा
And when this curtain goes away,
नेत्र ज्योति मिलेगा
then one will get this transcendental vision. and wherein one can then have darshan of this aprakrit jagat, transcendental world. In the night, you can assemble as many lamps as you want, but still you cannot see the sun. You have to wait for the sun to rise. So only by all the different kinds of things of this world, you cannot have Bhagavad darshan, because the Atma does not have this. The Atma is known in dormant position. So Guru Padma is absorbed in this aprakrit tattva, aprakrit vastu. If he describes this Sarup tattva and makes others listen to it, and one tries following that path, and by this Premanjana Charita, Bhakti Varlochanena Sandasadevradeshu Vilokayanti. Then by giving this salve of prem upon one's eyes, then he'll make his life successful. Chakshadhan Dilojai Janme Janme Prabhu say. Uses Divya Chakshu, Divya eyes, transcendental eyes, and makes him have darshan, this Divya Dham. Then he'll realize the absolute truth in his heart. Or Premanande Hari Hari.
Raja